Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I got Cynthia MacGregor on the line, and she's joining us today. And I recently did a horror request as help a reporter out about the whole idea of if you could start your own radio talk show, what would it be about? And she has an interesting concept and pitch that she brought to us that I wanted to allow the listener to hear about. Cynthia, welcome to the program. Kind of give us your elevator speech and tell us about yourself.
Thank you, Kevin. Good morning. The show is called Younger Every Day, and it actually aired for about half a year or so on a TV station local in South Florida. The premise of the show is how to look, act, and feel younger no matter what your driver's license says. And the show featured guests who came on the show and talked about exactly what our tagline promises, ways to help you look, act, and feel younger. We had everything from a wellness expert to a memory person to a dentist. We ran the gamut. It was not only health-related, but beauty-related, fashion-related, exercise-related, interests-related, and so on. And we had a great time with it, but unfortunately the TV station failed to be able to attract sponsors, and as a result, they could not continue to underwrite the costs of the show and took us off the air.
Yeah. So how long was the show on?
It's a half-hour show, and it ran for about 6 months. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, and well, that's fascinating. I love the concept, and the demographically, people are living longer than than they had in generations. Demographically, the largest percentage of the population out there are the baby boomers. And the youngest baby boomers are my age, which is 53, and so it's a maturing group, and so I think obviously the idea and concept certainly would resonate.
Well, I felt that between boomers and seniors, we had found our audience, and indeed, I did run into people on the street who recognized me, so somebody was watching. I had a funny experience one evening in a restaurant when the waitress came over and said, "Oh, my God, I saw you on TV this morning."
Yeah, you got to love that. That's fantastic. You got to love that. So kind of give me an idea what a typical show would look like. Would you have on guests, or kind of give us an overview of what it would look like?
The format of each show was 2 guests bookending a cooking segment. We had our own TV chef, Jen Elsbing, who would prepare in 7 minutes something that was not too challenging to cook and reasonably healthy. And as I say, that segment was bookended by 2 7-minute segments with guests who would just speak to the topics that the show is relevant to.
Yeah, very interesting. By the way, I'm looking at your website, and what is the best address that I should send them to? What would you prefer? I obviously have them here. Would it be CynthiaMacGregor.com?
Yes, it's Cynthia MacGregor. That's N-A-C, not N-C. CynthiaMacGregor.com. That is my website, yes. Yep.
CynthiaMacGregor.com. Make sure you check that out. CynthiaMacGregor.com. But I'm impressed by the fact that you're also a prolific author, over 100 titles.
Yes, I've had over 100 books published, and I have 5 more coming out this year, possibly 6. I'm not sure yet.
What is the average length of your books? Are they typical trade paperbacks?
Kevin, they run anywhere from very short books for little kids to 60,000 words. I would say on average they're 20 to 40,000 words. And as I say, one was over 60,000, maybe 80,000 words, and a number of them are really short books for little kids.
Very interesting. Well, I think it's you're kind of a Renaissance lady, and we're delighted to have you on.
Yes, I'm. Indeed.
Cynthia MacGregor, great story, and I appreciate you sharing it with my audience.
Thank you.
And I want to encourage people to learn more by checking out CynthiaMacGregor.com. And she also, apparently, you're a consultant as well. You help people with their writing needs and that type of thing. So is that correct?
I help people both as a ghostwriter and as an editor if they want to have their own books out there. People who have written anything from novels to biographies to how-tos have come to me for editing to whip their books into shape before they either send them off to publishers or self-publish, as the case may be. And other people hire me to ghostwrite books that go out under their name, and nobody knows that they were really written by Cynthia MacGregor.
Well, I'm delighted to have you on today. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Do want to remind the listener that today's program has been brought to you, is brought to you rather in part by our friends over at Standard Supply. And also I want to mention a brand new sponsor to the Price of Business, Brilliant Energy. That's brilliantenergy.com. I recently became a customer of theirs as well, and I got to tell you, it was the easiest sign-up process I've ever had when it comes to that type of thing. I normally hate it. It only took a couple of minutes, and it had so much clarity in terms of what the cost would be and that type of thing. It was a phenomenal experience. So I want to encourage you to check out brilliantenergy.com. All right, when we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdatareview.com, and this is The Price of Business.